Nearly 2 weeks later, and the Clear Creek County commissioners say they have not heard from the county sheriff after they called him out for his handling of a police shooting last year.
The board says that Sheriff Rick Albers has not accepted adequate responsibility for the killing of Christian Glass and isn't moving fast enough to make changes inside his department. 2 of the 3 commissioners told me the sheriff's been dragging his feet on change for years.
Step out of the car now.
It was horrifying and outrageous.
A year hasn't made this video any easier to watch.
I don't think anybody with a beating heart could watch that video and not think that we can do better.
Elected leaders in Clear Creek County say a year also hasn't sparked much change in the department responsible for the shooting death of Christian Glass. Last month, Clear Creek County Sheriff Rick Albers apologized for the shooting, saying his deputies, quote, failed to meet expectations during the call.
I didn't think it went far enough, and I didn't think it reflected accountability.
Commissioners Randy Wheelock and George Marlin say they don't believe the sheriff has done enough. Not now, and not after an even earlier warning. In 2020, after Clear Creek County deputies shot and killed another man with mental health issues, a grand jury found the county and law enforcement lacked resources for people in mental health crisis.
But we were already, as a county, taking serious steps to do something about it.
In 2021, the county opened a new clinic in Idaho Springs offering mental health treatment. But at the time, the sheriff shrugged off starting a police crisis response team during a board meeting.
I don't think there's a supply and demand enough to have a 24/7 crisis intervention team.
I don't think that the training for police officers and the creation of a co-response team was taken seriously.
A year and a half later, Glass was shot and killed.
I think it wasn't very long between that video being released and the Board of County Commissioners directing our staff to go ahead and investigate, research, and create a co-responder program on our side of the house.
Is that because the sheriff didn't do it?
I mean, I think that question answers itself.
But there was one question that both Wheelock and Marlin stopped short of answering. Should Sheriff Albers still be the sheriff in Clear Creek County?
You know, that's his decision to make.
We made clear what our expectations were in our statement, that what's going on isn't enough and we want more.
I've requested an interview with Sheriff Albers, and his office hasn't responded yet. The deputy who shot Glass and his supervisor were both indicted. They're due back in court this week for a motions hearing. Last month, the Glass family settled with Clear Creek County and the other agencies involved in the shooting for $19 million. It's the largest police misconduct settlement in state history.